What do you do when your parents don't love you as much as you expected? What do you do when your friends don't love you as much as you expected? What do you do when your peers, your classmates, your neighbors, your business associates, your church, your school, even your spouse don't love you as much as you expected? What do? You expect love and care and attention from each of these persons and places. And your longing for love and care and attention is in order, is valid. But then if you expect to be loved, to be cared for, to be attended to by humans all the time, then there is something you are missing out. And that's what I want to show you in this brief video. We need to strike our minds back to how we were created. We are created from a source, a creator who is described as love. God is love. And that explains why our heart will keep longing for love, and that will continue even till we die. But then, if we long to be loved by a fellow human being, then we are missing out on how love flows. Love flows from the creator to the created, not from the created to another created. Love flows like a river. It flows in linear direction and not transversal. And this explains why we meet disappointment, we meet pain and rejection, we meet hate when we seek for love from a fellow created instead of from the creator. Love doesn't flow that way. True care doesn't really flow that way. But then humans are supposed to love one another. The love is supposed to flow from one heart to another. But this is not always the case. This is not always the case because most humans are disconnected from their love source, who is God. And so true love that flows from the creator's heart to the created heart is disconnected. So that explains why we keep hitting the bricks when we go around seeking for love, seeking for care, seeking for attention from fellow human beings, but we'll come back disappointed, disillusioned about it all. So when next you go around seeking for someone to love you, to care for you, understand that everyone is starved of love. Everyone needs love. They yearn for love, not only you. A man starved will scarcely be willing to share what he even barely has himself. Some people just walk around the earth looking for love and care from people and places. They have too much expectation to be loved and cared for by people. But sorry to say, that kind of love you're looking for, you may not even experience it coming from your spouse. This is because no one is really wired by nature to love anyone as much. If you understand how love flows from the creator to the created, how it doesn't flow from creator to created because of our fallen nature, then you reduce your degree and amount of disappointment, the degree of pain you feel from hate and rejection when you get that from people, and when people don't love and care for you that much as you expected. And if you truly want to be loved, look up to your source and let him love you as much as you should be loved. And if you ever wonder, does he really love me? Does he really care for me? Listen, no manufacturer hates his product, and so no creator hates his created. Or have you ever seen someone who manufactures something and then develops hatred for the thing? No. Except the person has some mental issues. And so, even though a created can hate another created, no creator hates his created. And this applies to problems. People go around looking for people to care about their problems. Listen, the world does not revolve around you only. It revolves around everybody. So everybody has their problems they are dealing with. So if you go around looking for people to care for your problems, you expose yourself to people to an unreasonable degree. It is what you expose to people they will use against you. So it's wisdom to understand that people deal with their problems. So when you go presenting your problems to them, you think about that first. That way, you are able to earn more self-respect, and you are able to reduce the number of disappointments, the number of rejection, and the number of hate and pain that you receive. Think about it.